Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Tonight is obviously Friday. It is time for board games. So that means we are back in Arkham for Season 2. Elder Sign 2. We're actually going to be starting the Dunwich Legacy today. Obviously, at first, we've got to go through the deck. We've got experience to spend. We had 3 experience points. And I found a fantastic card, but that means I'm going to have to wait. I need to wait now, which is so annoying. And there was something I wanted to look up, and I never did. So I will wait until after the stream, and I'll go searching on Reddit and see if one of the Redditors in the Arkham Horror card game subreddit has any answers. Excuse me, any answers for me. But
is it about a sexually aggressive skunk?
No, not about a sexually aggressive skunk. About whether I can use Bandolier with a two-handed weapon and use a two-handed weapon. Bandolier, as I'm sure you know because it's in the set that you like because Zoe's in it, allows you to have one extra hand slot for that can only be used for a weapon. The only weapon that really matters in my deck for Amanda is the ornamental bow, which is a two-handed weapon. So, anyway, very quick shout out to Douglas Coffee and MS Paint 0. Yeah, it is MS Paint 00. Yes, MS Paint 00 for the follows. You followed while I was offline. But I appreciate them all the same. And hello, Chris. How are you doing today, sir? That is a good answer. Oh, dear me. What happened yesterday? Because you literally just, stopped talking and never came back.
I might have kind of fallen asleep.
I was that riveting, was I?
No, it's lack of sleep. And
No.
Devin tried to set my apartment on fire this morning.
Wait, what?
Just a set of coincidences. The alarm, some jackass burnt breakfast or lunch and set off the fire alarm. And when I came back in, Devin's status was set to burn it down. So I accused her of trying to burn down my apartment.
I think her status has been burn it down for a while. Anyway. I have found the perfect card, and I can't buy it because I don't have enough experience points. It's called the Eye of Truth. It's a level 5 seeker spell, which if this skill test is on a treachery card and the test is successful, add that treachery to the victory display pile and attach the Eye of Truth to it. While attached, the Eye of Truth contributes its skill icons to all tests on copies of the attached treachery.
And yeah, you can use a two-handed weapon and a one-handed weapon with Bandolier.
I'm not using another one-handed weapon. Because the one-handed... in that instance, if you'll be holding the two-handed weapon in your hand, and you'd have the one-handed weapon in the Bandolier. What I want to do is use a one-handed item that's not a weapon, and the two-handed bow, and the two-handed weapon. Where did you get that information from, anyway?
I looked for the card fact online.
Does it cover that particular scenario, that very specific scenario I mentioned?
Well, no, but in that case I would assume you couldn't because it says you're only allowed to have it for... The card says you can only use it for an extra weapon.
Yeah, I mean, technically it is an extra weapon, but yeah, I would assume it is for a one-handed, because I can't remember if the upgraded version allows for a one or two-handed weapon. Because it's I would only be allowed to use the one-handed version. I wouldn't be allowed to use the two-handed version. Oh, I'm not allowed to use the two-handed version because it's a level 2 card, I think. Well, it's a level 2 Guardian card. Carolyn would be able to use it, but Carolyn can't use any weapons above level 1 weapons. So I don't really try and put weapons in her deck. Anyway, we've got 3 experience points that we can spend after we finished up in after we finished up in Venice. Place 2 secrets among assets controlled by investigators at your location. I don't think I use any cards that contain secrets. So I want an upgraded deduction or an upgraded vicious blow. I might actually grab the upgraded overpower for the extra card draw. Or do I want the upgraded I've got a plan? No. I think we'll grab the upgraded I've got a plan for Amanda, so that's simple enough. I think I might do 4 of Cups and Stargazing. Alright. So that's that sorted. It will be time to... Alright, so we were upgrading the I've got a plan. So where's my I've got a plan? There's I've got a plan, so we upgrade that. Oh. I'm gonna have to go and get the pen.
Not the pen.
The pen. Okay, so what can I replace for the 4 of Cups and for Stargazing? So I might drop an emergency cache for the Four of Cups. Stargazing. To have a millers into play, search the ponded cards for 3 super melodies and once you hand your 2 to your deck. I think Soothing Melodies is a frickin' heal, isn't it? Yeah, no, we're keeping that. I kind of... do I want to get rid of Fine Clothes? Probably not. Evidence is good to use with Doggo. I haven't even... it's Drawn to the Flame. Where's the other one? There was another one that's like really bad as well. Because I have not even used that one. I don't even have it in my deck. Interesting. Is it in Amanda's deck? No. So there's one that's... it's Delve Too Deep. I think I might have taken Delve Too Deep out of my deck last scenario we done. Maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure. If it's not here, I'm probably going to take Drawn to the Flame out, because I don't really want to force myself to pull from the encounter deck. I mean, it's 2 clues. But it's 2 clues. It's 2 clues, it's worth keeping. I'm kind of leaning towards getting rid of this fingerprint kit, to be honest. I mean, no, that's 3 chances of getting an extra 2 clues. But it's 4 resources, man. It's so difficult to pick cards to remove from a deck. I think it's going to be drawn to the Flame. I'll remove, because although I'm saying it's 2 clues, it's still a huge liability. So, and then we put in stargazing. So the stars are right, go into my bonded cards. Alright. So, those are the decks made. We'll shuffle those uno momentio. And that was, what? That was 2 experience each. So I'm just going to go and grab a pen quickly. Le pen has been acquired. We are now down to 1 experience each. Just pop that over there. We don't really need that right now. So, let us quickly transition. Pop. So, why is that? It's so bloody off-center, whatever. Okay, so the Dunwich Legacy. Their hand is at your throats, yet ye see them not. I'm going to burn his accursed diary, and if you men are wise, you'll dynamite that altar stone up there, and pull down all the rings of standing stones on the other hills. Things like that brought down the beings whose those Wheatleys were fond of. So the Dunwich Legacy is in the campaign, yada yada yada. Yep. Saying what's coming in the packs. Clarifications on exile. If a card is exiled, it is removed from the deck. Is removed from the game entirely and put back into the collection, so you don't have to repurchase the card. Those are the things. We're going to actually ignore this. We're playing on standard, but we're going to be ignoring it because we obviously are following on from where we left off last time. We are now ready to begin the prologue. So, Dr. Henry Armitage pours himself a glass of Pinot and sits down at his desk, and gesturing for you to sit across from him. I apologise for the short notice, he begins. His face is pale, his forehead sweaty and wrinkled with worry. Armitage, the head librarian of the Miskatonic University and former mentor of yours, privately contacted you in the hopes of gaining your assistance. Eager to help, you made your way to his home in Southside. Upon entering, you were surprised to find his home in disarray. Books and notes litter his desk. An empty bottle of wine has tipped over onto the ground by the fireplace. You'd always known Armitage to be neat and well organised. The elderly man takes a moment to collect his thoughts. I'm looking for 2 of my colleagues, Dr. Francis Morgan, Professor of Archaeology, and Warren Rice, Professor of Languages. Warren was supposed to meet up with me over supper earlier today to discuss several important findings, but he has since gone missing. At first I thought nothing of it, but I have a nagging feeling something else is going on, and a very familiar feeling. You have never seen Armitage quite this worried before. His hands tremble as he reaches for the glass on his desk, and he sips from it nervously. I've tried to find Francis, hoping he knew where Warren was, but he too is out of touch. Francis has been spending a lot of time in some gambling den, or so I am told. I sent for you because I am worried Warren might be in trouble. I also would appreciate it greatly if you could find him for me. You may also wish to ask Francis for help if you can reach him. So the investigator must decide. Choose one. Professor Warren was last seen working late at the Humanities Department of the Miskatonic University. Let's search for him. We proceed with scenario IA. extracurricular activities if you wish to find the Professor Warren first. Dr. Francis Morgan was last seen gambling at the Clover Club, an upscale speakeasy and gambling joint located downtown. Let's go talk to him. Proceed to scenario 1B. The house always wins if you wish to find Dr. Francis Morgan first. Hey there, Mike. Thank you for stopping on by. And yeah, time to troubleshoot my chat problem again. Let's go! Time roulette go! So... I mean... You know what? New poll. I actually completely forgot about this, and this might end up delaying things even frickin' further, but we'll do it anyway.
Yay for delay!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Which... No, that is not even how you smell... There we go, thank you, you're also correct.
That's not even how you smell?
I was going to say, that's not even how you spell scenario, but also correct. Helped a brother out. No, we don't want that. I'll give you all 3 minutes. I have just started a poll for everyone. Oh, he's seen things. His expression says, so this is the tentacle porn the youth has been talking about. I mean... You're probably not wrong, Mike. He has read the Necronomicon.
I don't know. I feel like anyone stuck in a Lovecraftian universe would look at tentacle porn and go, "Ha, fucking amateurs."
Fucking speaking of, have you heard the fucking shit the Japanese scientists are doing or have done?
Oh god, they finally made an octopus woman, didn't they?
No, they went fucking drilling in oh, where the fuck is it? I got the article. Let me just go back to it.
The Mariana Trench.
Quite possibly, but I want to get the name right. No, the Oceanic Pool of Inaccessibility.
That sounds like some shit that was made up for a video game, I'm not gonna lie.
You
must go to the pool of inaccessibility.
let me just what they have done is they have resurrected thousands of years old bacteria from the Oceanic Pool of Inaccessibility, which was made famous by H.P. Lovecraft as the home of the betentacled Cthulhu.
So, we've just given up on life, haven't we? We are just actively progressing and pushing ourselves further. It's like, how can we end humanity today?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go back to Egypt and open up all those goddamn coffins we found last year. Balls to the walls, guys. Humanity's coming to an end. Get a good fucking run.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And of fucking course, 1B is the one that's fucking picked. Alright.
I was the one that voted and I wasn't paying attention, so I
Don't worry.
picked one at random.
Don't worry, it's fine. The one that I picked out was frickin' one. Oh, it's 50%. Please don't let it be 50%. Someone vote, please.
I already voted.
Oh, thank you. Oh, just in time. Someone may have spent bits. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's okay, because that's the scenario I got out. Was extra. Yeah, it was extracurricular activities. Good. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
How to earn 1 Xenios.
How to earn Ronzinios? Well, there is just sitting here.
I'm just looking at the little buttons,
Oh.
and that's one of the buttons.
Yeah. Yeah, just sit here idly, basically.
And that's pretty much how I got mine.
And now you can accrue them up for the next round of community challenges.
I still have 33k.
Jesus Christ, man.
You will be my bitch and do whatever I want.
I'm not even sure if there's anything on the... there might actually be a few on there that you may want to see. I'm not sure. I still need to think up more, though, to go with that. As I said, the sub-goal ones are the ones that are going to break my fucking bank. Some of them.
Exchange negotiator run.
No! It's never happening. We'll go back to the thing. So, you obviously can't see. I don't know why I'm circling it with my Tier 1 is saying I'm a small streamer as well. If you can follow back my Twitch, have a blessed weekend. Hey, no worries. Ah, you did follow. I didn't see that, and for some reason, nothing. The notification's coming through. Sure, I will certainly give you a follow. Thank you very much. Tier Nay was mistaken. Was taken. Tier Nay was taken. I am sorry if I'm butchering your name. Don't worry, I got you, don't worry. And for some reason, Mike, your thing didn't come up in chat about I'm waiting for Chris to spam Spanakopita.
Came up for me.
I don't know why it didn't come up in my chat for some reason. Let me get...
And then I did press Spanakopita and nothing has fucking happened.
That is weird, I don't know. It may have been because it all happened when I was transitioning screens. Oh no, there it is. Spanakopita! Okay, this is just... Alright. Alright, my chat is just running exceedingly slow. We'll do that. Follow. There we go. Alright, I'm refreshing that. I don't know why this chat is running so slow. All of chat is working for me on my end as well. Thank you, Sarah. I don't know. I think it may have just been the OBS chat window was just running really slow. I pass it on to you. Maybe my curse is lifted. I take it back. I hope the curse hasn't been passed on to me. Anyway, let's Alan Grant syndrome for everyone. So we're going with... Alright, actually, let's go back to card close-up. So we're going with Scenario 1A, Extracurricular Activities. Dr. Armitage is worried for his colleague, Professor Warren Rice. Professor Warren Rice might be in trouble. So he has asked for your help in finding his friend. He seems unreasonably nervous about his colleague's disappearance, considering Professor Rice has only been missing for a matter of hours. So we've gathered all of the cards. I already gathered all of those off stream. Depending on the following circumstance, a different version of faculty officers will be used in the scenario. If extracurricular activities is the first scenario of the campaign, use faculty officers. The night is still young. Set aside out of play. Remove faculty officers. The hour is late from the game. Alright, so that gets set aside. That is removed. Well, removed from the game. Put over here. I also need to remember. This stuff is also removed because that is the return to the Dunwich Legacy, which we are not doing today. Alright, so if you completed the House Always Wins, use the arrows late, and we haven't done that. Set aside the following cards out of play. Jazz Mulligan. The Alchemical Concoction. The Experiment. Professor Warren Rice. The Alchemical Labs. And Dormitories? Dormitories. Alright. So they're all out of play as well. Put the Miskatonic Quad, Ornate Library, Humanities Building, Student Union, Science Building, and Administration Buildings into play. Each investigator begins in the Miskatonic Quad. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. Alright. So we'll just pop... I'll bring that down there so I can see what everything is worth. We have the agenda. That's not bad. 7 Doom for the agenda deck. And... Ooh. 6 clues. I'll put those over here quickly. Is there anything else? Is this... Do not read until after the end of the scenario. Okay. This is what the board is going to look like. It'll be there. Humanities Building, Student Union, Administration, Science. And let's flip these over. Don't actually know what order these in, so we're just gonna give them another shuffle. That was one thing that was going to go on the community goals. Clay said about putting the Sleeping City on there, which is honestly a good shout. So I would enjoy playing that. And it's one that I'm really happy meaning to play anyway. But I do think that Eternal Darkness will be finished in the next stream. At the very least, I'm just probably just gonna finish it in the next stream. I'm just gonna stay awake until it's done. Even if that means like another long ass stream. I downloaded the file for that for that 6.5 hour stream that we'd done for Lasso Chris, where we'd done 3 levels. Nearly 10 fucking gigs of a file. Utterly ridiculous. Hey, it was a good stretch for us to do, in my opinion. What should we do? Should we put Halo 4 on there as well? Halo 4 has so.
We still have to finish Gears.
That is true. Yeah, we do have to finish. We do have to go through the last 2 Gears games. I would also like to probably do more like Beast mode in Gears 3. That was fun. There's just a lot of shit to do. I think the community points, like those list of games, might not even come around for like another 6 months anyway. Just so it gives time so we can like get something new under the belt. So I can get other games under my belt, and then just so there's like an actual backlog of things that people can vote on. You may think this shuffling is over excessive, but I just want to make sure that everything is like decently shuffled. Unlike last week where we pulled the same card one after another. Oh, excuse me. I need more water. Alright. Extracurricular activities. And I said that we all start in the Miskatonic quad, right? Well, that everyone starts in the Miskatonic quad. I really need to get that green screen mouse mat. Hey, Monsieur Shepe, how is it going, sir? Mic check. I think I'm coming through. Thank you, though. Thank you for stopping on by, my friend. How is it going today, sir? I hope your sleep was good. I assume you were just waking up, man. All of the loves, all of the loves. If I could get a shout out from one of the mods for Mr. Shepe, it would be greatly appreciated.
I don't remember how to do that.
Exclamation mark SO space at then start typing Shepe.
Boing.
So yeah, go and give Monsieur Shepe some love. Go give him a follow. If you haven't already, he is so chill. He's so relaxed. He's almost horizontal.
Boo.
Kind of woke up earlier than usual, but it would be around this time I would wake up. Damn, some of my comments got lost again? So what do you mean some of your comments got lost again? Comments that you haven't seen? Oh, I didn't even see that. And Spanakopita!
Mike's just losing shit all over the goddamn place.
Maybe. But Shepe redeemed a Spanakopita. So we want these out. Charisma and versatility.
God, I missed the Firewalker.
Firewalker?
From Mass Effect 3.
Oh. Oh right, you're still playing Andromeda, right?
Yeah.
Push those up there. Push all of this up a little bit more so we've got a little bit more room for the cards.
Alright, I know I'm supposed to be working, but this is going to be way easier to talk about this issue with my voice.
Yeah,
See,
is
I'm
fair.
hearing Mike's voice in my head again.
Hey, Mike.
Would you rather Davis's?
No.
It very much depends on what state Davis is in, really.
Definitely not in bobsled mode.
It's been a while.
Actually,
since I
did talk to him last night. He popped on for a couple hours.
Yeah, I saw right as I was about to go to bed, because I had chat open and I'm like, oh, no one's here. Then I played Stardew for a while, and then I looked back as I was about to go to bed, and there was a bunch of people, and I'm like, god damn it!
When you say for a while, would that have been more...
48 hours.
I was gonna say more or less than 5.
Less than 5.
Days? Yeah, 48 hours is less than 5 days.
Less than 5 hours. Anyway.
Ara.
Huh?
It's one of his things you can turn in for.
Oh, okay.
I don't
really
know.
confused me there.
I've looked through the list. He's got Uwu, he's got Ara. What else you got in there? Spanakopita. Some other normal ones in there.
Just some other normal ones.
Oh my god, I thought that said prostate check.
Wrong kind of stream, Chris. I think I'm going to be allowed on an OnlyFans.
Clip that. I thought that said prostate check.
I don't know, you could be trying to do a whole stream, I don't know.
I think that goes against Twitch's terms of service.
Only if he shows stuff, I mean, I think, I
Jesus
don't know.
Christ.
Off screen, it's only implied.
Don't worry, Sarah. You'll get more points as you idle in the chat.
So,
So I've got a just so I can explain this, actually put a question mark. I've got a command in there that is posture check. Chris, for some reason, read it as prostate check. Now, Chris, I know you're getting up there in age and you're almost close to needing those, but we're not trying to get banned from the platform here.
Maybe you're not. The rest of us are trying to get you banned. I mean,
at this point, it's really just a game.
I can do that on my own. Thank you very much.
I mean, we did start off the last stream talking about sexual assault.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
I fully blame you for that, though.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take some amount of blame for that. There's nothing I can really do about that.
Ow.
Anyway, we're almost an hour in and we haven't even started yet. Well, we have,
Not
but we
true.
haven't.
I see some cards.
Indeed. Let me bring this down a little so there's more room.
So, I did want to at least explain the context, or the full context, of the issues I've been having. So part of what I've been having is that not only will I stop seeing chat from other people, my messages won't go through. I've had a number of messages that have never made it into chat for anyone to see. Like, I said something earlier, I forget what it was you said, but I was just like, that sounds like a bard name. That message never came through, because when I refreshed and I looked back, the message wasn't there.
So that's interesting.
Oh, Jazz Rebuttal or something like that. I think that was the one. Or Jazz something.
Oh,
Bard name.
It was a card name, and I'm like, oh, that
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like a bard's name.
Jazz Mulligan.
Jazz Mulligan. Yeah, doesn't that sound like a bard name? Or at least
It
his
re-
name?
yeah.
That definitely sounds like it should be a bard.
Well, I'll throw it up to the cam, but yeah, it's that is Jazz Mulligan.
So that comment got lost to the void.
Yeah.
Is he a bard? Because he should be.
No, he looks like he's a janitor, I think. He looks like he's the he's on the janitorial staff of the Miskatonic University. Alright, put that over there.
God damn it! There was a road to this place.
Apparently. So the agenda for extracurricular activities: acquire tools. You have arrived at the Miskatonic University campus in search of Professor Warren Rice. Classes are over, and the mysterious silence hangs in the air above the quad. We have seven turns before that advances. So, Act 1A, After Hours. Professor Rice was last seen several hours ago by one of Armitage's students in the Humanities building. So I guess we're going to Humanities first.
Son of a bitch.
Madle la Vijo?
Okay,
Not
so
that
it's
I did
definitely not
these.
my extensions. Because I've disabled, like, the majority of them. And it's still doing it.
It's the one extension you didn't disable.
I highly doubt the one... This one isn't even active, even though it's technically not disabled. But all the ones that could be blocking anything, I've disabled them on this tab.
Oops.
But I did run into the problem in the desktop app, and that shouldn't have had an effect there. So, I don't know. Might be my laptop. I'm considering trying to do, like, firewall crap at this point. I may have to, like, start doing this consistently on my phone for a while, just to see if that definitely doesn't have the issue. It's really frustrating, though.
Where the hell is that card gone?
I hate it.
Oh. There it is. Studious. Is that the only permanent card? Never shuffle permanent cards into your deck. It's a silly idea.
Just like Camelot.
Tis a silly place.
When it's the round table, we dance never able.
Please, that'll likely get us demonetized as well. I think also talking about prostate exams like dropped the viewer count by like 2 or something.
I don't know. Mine says it's at 7 now. It was at 6 when we started.
It was at 8 one point I saw.
You don't know for sure that's the reason.
No, it's not. But
I mean, for all
I'll tell you
know,
what's a silly
you
idea.
catch people because of that.
A stream by Kernville, not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm guessing that's an autocorrect.
Oh, Karanzi. Oh dear. Hey, Clay.
You missed it. Ronzi apparently added a prostate check button.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, random question.
Yeah.
Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your random question?
And is it about prostates?
No, it is not. So I'm actually really curious about, now that I think about it, everything that I'm doing right now is just like, hey, can we talk about everything but your stream?
Vietnam. The answer is Vietnam.
Anyway, on Sky's stream the other day,
Yes.
he's got a command for like date. What the hell is that?
Yeah, so basically one of the commands he's got for his stream bot is you can type in exclamation mark date, and it picks whoever put the command in and randomly asks someone in the chat out on a date, and you're basically to either accept it or turn it down or whatever. I think he's explained you're kind of meant to give your best pickup line.
What if you don't have a best pickup line?
Hey, Vespartan. Twitch didn't die. Yeah. Hey Vespartan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Right, well apparently I missed one of those when I was having chat problems over in his stream, so I was just curious about that.
Chloroform Chris. Oh dear, 100%. 100% of the time it works every time. Oh. Alright, that is at least better. Right, I need to give
oh, this is gonna be a lot of fucking notifications. Oh, gotta leave Facebook alone for a while now.
What have you done?
Patty uploaded a bunch of the wedding photos, and Davis's mom is going through liking every single one. So Facebook is like, a picture you've been tagged in has been liked. The picture you've been tagged in, that picture.
Yeah.
A picture.
It is going well, thank you, Vespartan. How is everyone? Yeah, I'm well. I'm well. How is Mike? How are you? How is
I mean, I'm pretty good in spite of my chat problems. It's just really annoying because I actually enjoy interacting with people. So it's just like my message is not making it through, and then other people's not coming to me. It's just like, no, we've all been dealing with COVID for a year. You can't do this to me.
I need human interaction. God damn it!
I'm actually going to return.
My roommates so much.
4 cards. Clay saying we look like badasses. I'll need to go on and have a look at those photos.
I still think my favorite one is Rocco getting ready to suck you off, Clay.
You know, for
I mean, I will need. I'm not. I should be able to still see them even if I'm not friends with Patty, right?
Yeah, because Clay is tagged in them. I'm tagged in them. Oh God, she added more.
Apparently Vespartan says I'll trade you. I get a bunch of robocalls and Nigerians posting as other people's friends requesting me. You're not friends with my wife? No, I don't think I am, Clay. I've only met her like, I want to say twice?
Question mark?
It's definitely once. We've definitely met when we went for Chinese. But I don't know whether it's been more than that. You're right, it is an excuse, and it's a valid one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the betting is the same 4 cards I just put back into my fucking deck.
Wait, so Vespartan, I'm curious. Is this in your Twitch stream, or like, are these actual like phone calls? Because I mean, either sounds pretty bad.
And I'll do. She says we also played Arkham. Yeah, but that was the same. Wasn't that the same day that we went for Chinese? Because yeah, there's literally like what 8 of us trying to all play Arkham at the same time with phone calls and Facebook. I don't know. I want to say it is, but I will try and add her. Whether she accepts my friend request is another matter entirely. I mean, would I don't.
The picture.
I'm not sure I would accept my friend request.
Context.
Okay, it looks like that or Clay's got himself trapped in a zipper.
Well, Those were supposed to be just, funny buddy pics, and the Rocco, they were standing next to each other, and the photographer said, do whatever you want. So Rocco dropped to his knees.
Oh dear me.
That was
Anyway.
a good day.
The Miskatonic Quad. A too early winter has stripped the trees bare. Their dead branches whistle as sharp, cold winds cut across the empty quad. Okay, so we can resign from here. We can't find Rice anywhere. We'll leave the campus hoping Armitage will forgive you. Oh, okay, so that's where we are. That's where we're starting. I need a drink after all of that. I haven't streamed anything on Twitch. I'm working on getting a few tarot decks and practicing. Oh, so what, are you planning on kind of doing tarot readings on Twitch then, for Spartan?
Ooh.
I mean, I don't recall ever... I mean, I haven't really browsed... or gone out and looking for it, but I haven't even browsed the just chatting, which I think that there would probably fall under better than board games or anything like that. Because it's an insult to call tarot reading board games. Yeah, I've been debating on that, but adding a few of me just working on my crafts, painting or something. Yeah, that's a good thing. So I know that there are a lot of people under art that do paintings and stuff like that. And no, Chris, no.
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 Yes.
we could probably put that on the shirt.
I think I temporarily lost connection to chat, but then it came back. What's kind of nice is when you have chat on the stream, so I can compare what I'm seeing and what's actually getting to you.
Yeah.
So one of the Streamlabs ones disappeared. Then my chat was just like, "Welcome to the chat room," and then the second one appeared, and then I also saw the Spartans, and I didn't have to refresh this time.
Interesting.
So I don't know. I think sometimes I lose connection, and sometimes it comes back, and I almost feel like whatever is supposed to keep me connected is either not as consistent, or I don't know. It could be my laptop. I'm gonna have to keep trying. Oh no, but I had the same problem on my work computer because I tried that yesterday. Maybe it's the router.
Possibly. It might be. It might be the. Like I say, it could be the router. It could be the firewall. I said, you're saying that your flatmates don't. Hang on, wait a minute. What was it? I don't do landscape all that well. I do a lot of animal scroll paintings, even though I've watched a few Bob Rosses in the past. And then Chef Hayes put a couple of Bob Rosses in chat. Essentially, what I was just about to suggest, putting it on a t-shirt or a mug or something of just me, my face over Bob Ross doing a landscape painting or something. Merch ideas. Hashtag merch ideas. But yeah, as I was saying, it's try checking with your flatmates if they use Twitch at any point.
I think I have two that use Twitch. I don't know if they bother with chat. I have a feeling they just
lurk.
The only thing I'm aware of that they watch, I believe, is shit, I forgot the name of it. Jeez.
Critical Role?
Yes, actually. That was it.
That's literally one of the most popular things on Twitch at the moment. Is Critical Role.
Yeah. So it's just they probably haven't paid attention to chat much, or even bothered to interact with anyone. So
yeah, I mean that's fair. So the first action we've done for the round is we've drawn a card for Amanda's ability, and I've put deduction underneath her card, so I will be committing that to every skill test that we do for her. Okay. let us start with... We'll start with Carolyn. Now, I was saying he was last seen in the Humanities building, right? I guess that's probably the best place to start. So we'll move Carolyn to the Humanities for one. So, Humanities building. Professor Rice was last seen in Humanities building, teaching one of his Latin classes. The murky windows of the weather-worn structure emit no light, and the night is silent around you. Forced. At the end of your turn, if you are in Humanities building, discard the top X card of your deck. X is the amount of horror on you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that is not good. So that was the first action. But this place has 4 clues. One, two, three, 4. It's a shroud value of 3. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, so I'm going to pay 1 resource. And Liquid Courage. That has 4 supplies. So that's my second action. And for my third action, spend 1 supply. Choose an investigator at your location to heal 1 horror. Healed a horror. Because we healed a horror, her quick ability comes into effect. I gain a resource. That investigator then tests Willpower 2. If the test is successful, draw 1 card. If the test fails, heal 1 additional horror, then discard 1 card at random from your hand. We're testing Willpower 2. My Willpower is 3. So... +1. That's alright, so we pass that. So we draw a card. Alright. I may have screwed up. I may have been... Yep, I probably should have played Hallowed Mirror instead. Never mind. Alright, so, it's the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, if you're in Humanities building, discard the top X cards of your deck, where X is the amount of horror on you, so I discard 1 card. Oh, there goes an upgraded Overpower. Alright, well in that case then, we won't be sending Amanda to the Humanities building just yet. Because we want to, I don't want to be forced to discard 3 cards a turn. So, shall we go to the Oran Library, or to the Student Union, the Administrations, or the Science Building? So the power is out, plunging the... So this is the flavor text for the Humanities building. The power is out, plunging the building's halls into heavy darkness. There is no sign of Professor Rice. I'm gonna go and check... We'll go and check the library, I think. So. 3 floors of weathered grey granite. The library looks more like a reliquary than a place of learning. Stone gargoyles snarl down from above arched windows, and Latin script winds around the double doors at the top of a wide set of stone steps. Ooh. It's got a shroud value of 3. You must spend 1 additional action to investigate the ornate library, and there is only 2 clues here. So that's the first action. So for my second action, well, nothing with my second action. I'm going to play the Magnifying Glass, which is a fast card. So I gain +1 book while I am investigating. And then we're going to investigate, I think. So we will commit deduction. Fortunately, this is going to cost both of my extra actions, so we're going to be stuck here, but we are testing 3 against 3, and we got +1 from the deduction. So let's see what we pull. -1. So 3 minus 1 is... oh, I didn't even want to shine it upside down. We're at 4, minus the 1 is 3, so we succeed. And while if you succeed using deduction, you gain an extra clue, so we gain 2 clues from here. And what that means is that is a victory point already. That's what we like to see. And then, as a quick action, I'm going to return Magnifying Glass to my hand. Alright, so I guess that is turn? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so next would be enemy phase. There are no enemies on the field, which is good. Then into upkeep. No flipping, but we gain a resource each. We each draw a card. Ooh. And then it's on to the Mythos phase. So we place a Doom on the agenda. And then we draw a card. Oh! Shit. Prey. Fewest cards in hand. Force. When the Yithan Observer attacks you, discard 1 card at random. And 1 from your hand. If you cannot, the Yithan Observer deals +1 damage and +1 horror for this attack. I think Prey overwrites. I just want to double check this. I think Prey overwrites anything that you would it overrides whoever draws the card, I believe. That's play, not pray. Anytime if multiple investigators are the same location, somebody who's applying prey instructions. I need the rules reference. Just bear with me one moment. Do you even have the rules reference open? That's the blob that ate everything. I really need to rename these so that I know what I'm opening. That's the FAQ, that's the campaign guide. Alright, this is what I need to go to. Rules reference. It's at page 17. Prey. Given the opportunity, some enemies will pursue a defined investigator. These enemies are identified with the bold prey in the text box followed in the instructions. If the enemy is about to be automatically engaged in the investigator's location and has multiple options of whom to engage, best meets prey. Yeah, okay. Prey has no immediate effect on where an enemy will spawn. Oh, okay. So it's automatically engaged with Amanda. Okay, that's fine. And then Carolyn has pulled Whip-Poor-Willow. Aloof Hunter. Each investigator at the Whip-Poor-Willows in the location gets -1 to every stat. Alright. I think, I have to double check this, I think Aloof is still... still gets automatically put into the... Oh, yawn. Oh, when aloof energies spawn, it spawns unengaged. Alright. I will need to engage that though, I think. Perfect. Okay. All right. So that's great. The last scenario, we hardly ever got any enemies, and we could deal with them easy enough. This scenario, nah, screw that. Okay, so we're done with that. We're back around to the investigator phase. So Amanda's ability kicks in. We draw a card. We discard the card underneath her. And then we need something that we can pop into the thing. I would like to equip that knife, but that there is going to cause an attack. So we're going to pop Vicious Blow underneath. Oh, this is going to be bad. I'm not ready for fighting the Yithan Observer. But it is what it is. Alright. And actually, Amanda's going to go first. And we're going to attack the Yithan Observer. I'm going to take the initiative. I'm also going to commit the Vicious Blow. So it is my fight of 2, 3, 6 against the fight of 4 of the Yithan Observer. So a -2. We're still okay. We put a -1. So take the initiative is discarded because it wasn't under Amanda, but Vicious Blow gets put back under Amanda, but the skill test was a success, so we deal 2 damage of 4 to the Yithian Observer. And then for my second action, we're going to attack again. This time we're running 3 against 4, so I need +1 or the auto success. Managed to get the Elder Sign. I mean, to be honest, I say auto success. It's not actually an auto success token. There is no auto success token. But that effect is +0. For this skill test, you may double the number of skill icons on the card beneath Amanda Sharp. So Vicious Blow has 2 fist icons. So that actually takes me up to 4, so that matches the fight value, and with the +1 damage, that kills the Yithan Observer. Exceedingly lucky start. And it's victory 1, so that goes into our victory pile. That's a good start. We've already got 2 victory points. And I have 1 move left. I still don't want to go down to the Humanities building just yet. Exhaust otherworldly compass. Extra location gets X shroud. X of the investigation. X is the number of revealed location. Then the X is the number of revealed locations connected to your location. Okay. We'll prepare for going to Humanities. Gonna equip her with the Otherworldly Compass, and that's gonna cost me 2 resources. Otherworldly Compass is an item and relic. You can exhaust the Otherworldly Compass to investigate. Your location gets -X shroud for the investigation. X is the number of revealed locations that is connected to the current location you are at. Okay, so we are now on Carolyn's turn. I am going to first pay two to play, excuse me, Scene of the Crime. Play as your first action. Discover 1 clue at your location. 2 instead if there is an enemy at your location. This action does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Can I afford... can I afford not to heal my sanity? If I don't heal my sanity, that means I discard another card at random. But I would like to try and get rid of that Will-O-Wisp. Or the Whip-Poor-Will, even. No. I think, to be honest... No, because I'm not lucky enough that I would discard a weakness. And if I end up being stuck in combat with this Whip-Poor-Will, it'll do it will do another horror to me. I can afford to take the horror. Because it's at the end of my round. It's at the end of my round, not at the end of the round. Right? Or at the end of my turn. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to engage the Whip-Poor-Will, as I can't attack it if it's aloof. So that's my second action. For my third action, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to equip the Sword Cane. Playing Sword Cane does not provoke attack of opportunity. As a quick action, after the Sword Cane enters play, immediately trigger its activated ability without paying its costs. So exhaust Sword Cane, we don't have to exhaust it, so fight or evade, you may use your willpower in your in place of your fist or feet. So we're going to try and attack it using willpower, because our willpower is 3. We get -1 because of the Whip-Poor-Will's effect, so we're currently on evens right now. You got +1. That's good. And we do 1 damage, and it only has 1 HP, so we kill it. And that was my third action. So that's the end of my turn. I discard the top card of my deck. Oh, there was Peter Silvestri. He would have been helpful. Never mind. Okay. Enemy phase. Well, we have no enemies on the field. We've taken care of them. The next thing to do would be... everyone gains a resource and gets to draw a card. Shit. Oh, crap. Alright, and I've got a plan. It's okay. I just pulled frickin' one of Amanda's weaknesses in the deck. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. Then we're back round to the agenda. Drop 1 point on there. Draw the card. Treachery, Visions of the Past. Test Willpower 5 for each point you fail by. Discard the top card of your deck. Oh, ouch. I don't even think there's a way for me to stop that. I might even just add Whispers of the Deep now just so I can get rid of it. Jesus Christ, that spell that I wanted to put in my deck, but I didn't have the experience points, that spell would be freaking amazing right now for this. Alright, testing Willpower 5 with a -1 on it. Oh my god, there is no way. I can't even. I'm discarding. Jeez, -4. So I think your willpower can't go below. No, it can go to 0. So I discard the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, those were all pretty helpful fucking cards. But at the very least, I got rid of one of her weaknesses. Oh man, that hurt. Okay. Next. Terror from Beyond! Peril. Revelation. Choose one of the following card types. Asset, event, skill. Each player must discard each card in his or her hand of the chosen type. If this is not the first copy of Terror from Beyond drawn this phase, choose two card types instead. What? That's insane. Alright. Event, asset, skill, Jesus. Okay. I might choose event here. Oh, that does hurt. Oh man. Neither of those is good options. The test.
Yep. Oh, there we go. I'm trying an external program now.
Okay.
You thought I was quiet because I went back to work, but I was troubleshooting the chat.
Oh man, this.
Oh, and here's a funny thing. It showed up on your stream. I see it in this program. It's not showing up in the tab.
That kind of sucks, man.
Hang on, let's see. Oh, but if I refresh, then it shows up.
I'm actually going to say skill cards because that's only one card from each hand. I have to get rid of Deduction and I get rid of Prophecy. Alright. Man, Terror from Beyond, that sucked. Whoa, what enough is going on? Twitch has currently experienced problems with going live.
I mean, I still see you.
Twitch to fail to load in some cases. I think that's just like an outage in general. So I think if you're already live, you won't be affected, but if you're trying to go live now, you will be affected.
So what you're saying is you can never disconnect now. You just have to keep
Pretty,
streaming.
pretty much until they decide that the problem's solved.
You can stay as long as you'd like, but you can never leave.
Yeah. Just like the Hotel California.
Exactly.
I get the reference. Anyway, we've drawn all of the mythos. We're back round to the investigator phase. So, Amanda draws a card. And that is annoying. Okay. Let us... We have to discard Vicious Blow. And unfortunately, Knife, you're the one that's going to get put underneath, because that's really the only good option I have. We have no monsters at the moment, and I kind of want everything else for investigation purposes. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 point for Liquid Courage. And I'm going to... We're going to be testing Willpower 2. Well, Willpower 2 against my Willpower of 3. -1. So that's even. We end up drawing a card. We heal that. Oh yeah, I gain a resource. Draw a card. Got first aid. That's the first action. So for my second action, I'm going to try and investigate the Humanities building. It's a Shroud of 3 against my Knowledge of 4. -3, we fail. And I'm going to try again. And -1. This time we succeed. So we gained one of these clues. Okay, one. Where do we want to go? Science building, administration building, or the student union? I think the students have taken the doctor. So first move will be going to the Miskatonic Quad, and then the... Oh, actually, hang on. You can move there. Where can you connect to? You connect to a place that isn't actually available yet. Same with you. What about you? And you as well. They all connect to areas that aren't currently on the board. You know what? I think it's time for a word from our hashtag not sponsors. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you all to decide where we go next. The student union, admin building, the Science building. And 3 minutes is fine. So yep, where do we go next? The student union, the administration building, or the science building? You have 3 minutes to decide. But while you are deciding, we'll have a quick word from our hashtag not sponsors. Whoa!
Wilging?
No, apparently.
Wilging?
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. No, apparently my Android phone went into recovery.
Oh, that's not good.
No. Oh, seems to be working fine. Anyway, be right back. Ah, the science building one. For science.
Okay, it looks like this app is working better than the browser chat. I see a message in there that's not showing up in the browser. So this is helpful.
That is a start, yes.
However, while I think I can do the majority of normal chat functions, it definitely was not something that allowed me to do the poll. But the poll still showed up, so I think chat is the only problem.
Right, okay.
Now if I just keep this app available...
Now the question then becomes: is if we were to raid, would your chat app follow in the raid, or would you have to join their stream? I think we could test later though, when we end. So
I'll have to figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've gone to the science building. So, the science building dominates the eastern side of the campus. Its windows are dark, save for a lone window shining faintly in the corner of the basement. Forced, after the science building is revealed, put the set-aside alchemy labs into play. Forced, when you fail a willpower test in the science building, take 1 damage. Jesus. And there is 1 times the number of investigators clues on this location. Its shroud value is 2, and it said put the set-aside alchemy labs. The door leading into the alchemy labs is locked. You cannot move into the alchemy labs. Just pop that over. We'll pop that above, actually. No, actually, we'll put it there. That's fine. Tells our second action. As a fast action, magnifying glass gets played. In my third action, I'm going to exhaust the otherworldly compass and investigate. We get -X. So X is the number of revealed locations. There is only 1 connecting, so we reduce it by 1. So that's 3 against the shroud value of 1. Cult, -1. -3 if there are 10 or more cards in your discard pile. I hope there's not 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shit! Ah!
Is that how they teach you to count in England?
Yes! There was 10 cards in my discard pile. Fuck! -3. Ouch. Oh man. This is pain. So the shroud value was 1. I was rolling off of a 3. -3 takes me to 0. Shit. Alright. Ooh, oof. And we've we've done Carolyn's turn. Yes, because we got the first aid. Okay. I was hoping we could have advanced the act at this point. Never mind. Enemy phase. There are no enemies. Clean up. Reset cards. Refresh. Everyone gains a resource and draws a card. Tarot. That would have been helpful. And read the signs. Okay, we drop a thing on there, so we're up at 3 doom now. Okay, hasn't met, so we draw a card. Amanda gets Arcane Barrier, Hex Obstacle attached to your location as an additional cost to move into or out of the attached location. Test Willpower 4. If successful, discard Arcane Barrier. Otherwise, you must either cancel the effect of the move or discard the top 5 cards of your deck. They really want you to cycle through your cards. And then Carolyn has Push into the Beyond. Revelation. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck and discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If a copy of that asset is discarded, take 2 horror. Ow! Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. Nope, that'll be my sword cane. That's annoying. And then discard the top 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. They're all helpful cards. Well, every card is helpful, but you know. Okay, well that there is the end of that, so we are now round to the player phase again. And we discard the card underneath Amanda. And we draw, ooh, Obscure Studies. I suppose that's the only event, that's the only thing that we can really put under there. So we're going to pop the card Obscure Studies underneath Amanda. We are then going... Right, who's going to go first? Let us go over to... Let's deal with Amanda first, actually. First things first, I'm going to pay 3 resources to play the tarot card Death 13, which gives me +1 knowledge. For my second action, we are going to investigate once again. I'm going to exhaust the Otherworldly Compass. And so that reduces it by 1, so it's at -1, but we're testing off of 4 this time. -1. Oh, excuse me. So we gained the clue. And as we have the clues, you are unable to find the act advances. So you are unable to find Professor Rice, but one of the students you spoke with mentioned a strange man entering Rice's office. Unfortunately, the door leading to the faculty's office is locked at this late hour. The student says that the head janitor, Jazz, might be able to let you in if you can find him. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and the set-aside Jad Mulligan into the encounter deck. Oh, that is Oh, that is unhelpful. Jazz is an encounter card? Well, he sure fucking is. Interesting, okay. Alright, so... let us see what we've got over here. Bryce's whereabouts. Concerned for Professor Rife's safety, you seek out the head janitor, who can let you into the locked sections of the campus. Discard one clue. Discard the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. Top 10 instead if there is one player in the game. Forced. If you discard Jazz Mulligan for any reason, resolve his revelation effect. Objective: when you take control of Jazz Mulligan, advance. Alright, and that's not too bad then, so you're not forced to wait until the thing. So we've got 6 turns where we could do that now. We could do that for 5 turns, essentially. So we've... This is 1, 2... 1, 2... So we've still got 1 left. What was the revelation on this? There's additional cost to move into or out of the attached location. You know, I'm just going to try and stockpile on clues. I'm not going to... I won't start skipping just... I won't start cycling through them just yet. I want to... it's willpower for... There's no way she's... No, we might be able to, because we've got the obscure studies, so we might be able to move. Now is probably the best time for me to try and move, purely because of obscure studies. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and... No, excuse me. I'm going to try and leave the science building and head back to the Miskatonic quad. We're committing the obscure studies, and that is 5 against 4. Ah, 6 against 4. So we successfully make the move, and we can discard Arcane Barrier. So that there is that. Your move, your move, your move, your move, your move. Let me make sure this is... I think my phone decided it wanted to force the update. That's why it was saying, oh, your data is corrupt. Yeah, it forced the update, basically. Just stupid thing. Just do this quickly. Pop. Alright. So we're up to Carolyn's turn. I think actually for the first thing we're going to do, we are going to spend one of the clues to discard the top 5 cards. Let me just drag these over here. Okay. 1. Eager for death. Test willpower 2. Increase this skill's difficulty by 1 for each damage on you. If you fail, take 2 horror. Jesus. Ah. Oh, look, Jazz got discarded. 3. Beyond the Veil. Surge, Revelation. Put Beyond the Veil into your threat area if there's no copy of Beyond the Veil in your threat area. Forced. If your deck has no cards in it, take 10 damage and discard Beyond the Veil. Ow! 4. Visions of the Past. 5. Terror from Beyond. Oh, wow, some of those cards are evil. Alright, so Revelation. Put Jazz into play at your location. So that's my first action. Second action. We're going to test Parlay. And that is my 4 knowledge against his 3. So -1 and we'll be fine. Zero. Alright, well, we've taken control of Jazz Mulligan. Do you like jazz, chat? Anyway. So we advance whenever we have gained control of Jazz Mulligan. My phone just went insane. Ignore it for now. Actually, no, don't ignore it for now. No, I can ignore it. There's nothing of note that's needed. Taken care of. Okay. You convince Jazz that something strange is going on, and that Professor Rice may be in danger. He doesn't trust you enough to hand you his keys, but agrees to come with you. All of a sudden, you hear a crash coming from Science Building. A student rushes towards you. "Help!" he cries. "There's some kind of animal loose in the chem lab. I barely got a glimpse of it, but," he shudders, "I think it's heading to the dorms. You have to do something." If the alchemy location is not in play, put it into play. If you are at Agenda 1 or 2, spawn the set-aside experiments in the alchemy labs. If you have completed the House Always Wins, put the set-aside alchemical concoction into play underneath the alchemy labs. If extracurricular activities is the first scenario of the campaign, remove the set-aside chemical concoction instead. Oh, that is unfortunate. So what are we removing? The alchemical concoction is fight. This uses book or will knowledge instead of fight. If used to attack the experiment, this attack deals +6 damage. If you succeed, remove alchemical concoction from the game. That would have been helpful. Never mind. Alright, massive. This experiment gets +3 times the number of investigators' health. So it's got 13 health. Forced. When the enemy phase begins, ready the experiment. Objective. If an experiment is defeated, advance to Act 3B. Where the fuck is Act 3B? I don't even have an Act 3B. Alright. You have only moments to react. You could warn the students in the dormitories and escort them to safety, or continue the task of searching the faculty office for Professor Rice. Or perhaps you could try and slay the beast that threatens the campus. Oh, okay. Find and complete an objective on another encounter card. Alright, so do we want to try and find the professor? Fuck them kids! I mean, the experiment has a victory value of 2. I agree, fuck them kids. Looking like the kids aren't looking great. Hashtag save us, Master Skywalker. Oh, that's terrible, Chris.
Why are you laughing? And yes, Alderaan did have a gimmick.
Alderaan had it coming. Oh. While you control Jazz Monaghan, you ignore the test on each unrevealed Miskatonic University location. Okay. So we could try and get into the science lab. We could try and kill the beast. What? Forced. No, we won't. First, second, well, third will only take me up to the quad anyway. I don't get any victory points for that, so yeah, we'll go up to the quad. All right. So. Enemy phase. Well, the enemy's over there. He's not engaged with anyone. It's fine with me. Otherworldly compass. Boop. Gets reset. Oh, we get a resource each. Let's draw a card. Oh, shit. Amnesia is what Amanda pulled. We choose one and discard all but one card in your hand. I'm going to keep Pantalone.
Is there anyone here who doesn't have amnesia? Don't remember.
That is Pantalone. It is a card we acquired from the Carnival of Horrors. And then Carolyn ended up pulling Blinding Light. Okay. What is next? Alright, we go into the phase, so pop, that goes up there on. We're at 4 Doom now of 7? withdraw from the encounter deck. Spanakopita!
Okay, that doesn't show up in this app.
Ah, okay.
Also, Spanakopita!
Spanakopita! We got pushed into the beyond. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck and discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If a copy of that asset is discarded, take 2 horror. Magnifying glass. You've kind of served your purpose, so you're getting shuffled back into the deck. So something that I kind of had mentioned at the start of the stream was I am thinking of picking up a green screen mousepad, which has been just released by Elgato, which could be interesting. But that would also then mean I need to get artwork for the stream. So it wouldn't just be... No! Well, technically, what I am thinking of for the stream would actually be a landscape. So, but yeah, so I just need to look into finding an artist to do it. Land! Alright. 1, 2, 3. Thank God. Anyway, that's more cards I've cycled through. I don't... This entire scenario is a nightmare for Amanda, considering, like, how much I go through her escapes. How much I go through her deck already. It's insane. Alright, that's at least that dealt with. And Carolyn. Oh, look. A whimpoorwill. Spawned in this location. What usefulness. Hydrate. You got it, buddy. Thank you for the hydrate there, Clay. Probably needed. Alright, so on to the turn. So Amanda. We should be okay. Alright, working a hunch, I'm just going to place underneath because I do need Pantalone. Alright. First action. Who are we going with first? I'm going to go with Carolyn. And she's going to go to the administration building. I'm going to see if we can try and find the doctor. Around the aged administration building, creepers of ivory climb from the ground in an effort to claim it. I better be careful. Don't want to blow up. The old hall stands alone in an isolated section of the campus, apart from the day-to-day bustle of students. Forced, after the administration office... or the administration building is revealed, put the set-aside faculty office into play. Wait, which side is meant to be? That's this side. The door leading into the faculty office is locked. You cannot move into the faculty office. You come to a locked door at the top of the stairs leading into the 3rd floor of the administration building. Though its frosted windows, you glimpse the shadows darting across the hall. What else is going on here? Force, at the end of your turn, if you're in the administration building, discard the top card of your deck. Jesus Christ, okay. And it has Shroud value of 4 and 2 clues. So that was my first action. My second action because we've got Jazz, we can move into the faculty office. Forced. After the faculty office is revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a humanoid enemy and spawn it here. Shuffle your encounter deck. Objective. If the investigators in the faculty office spend 2 clue... Investigators in the 2 times the number of investigators. Clues as a group. Resolution 1. How many clues does it have? It's got 2 times the number of investigators. For a humanoid enemy. I don't think we had any enemies yet, so that's fine. Ooh, we got a thrall. Spawn location with the most clues. Oh, it would be here. And it has retaliate. A malevolence has overtaken their minds, turning them into soulless puppets. So that was my second action. And for my third action, I'm going to play I've Got a Plan! Costume of 3. So this attack uses your knowledge. You deal +1 damage for this attack for each clue you have to a maximum of 3. Alright, so my book is 4 and I'm doing it against a fight of 2. So a -2 would still lead us with a draw and lead us with a win. But we pulled 0. So I have 2 clues. So that's an extra 2 damage. That's 3 points of damage, and it only has 2 HP, so it is dead. So what's the objective? If the investigators in the faculty office spend 2 times the number of investigators clue as a group, resolution R1. Okay, we're out of actions. If I get there, can I get everything I need? No. But I need to get there to do it. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even realise my floofy hair was getting in the way of the camera. My bad. Should we just end it with the faculty office? Probably. Yeah. So 1, 2. Or do I try and get more victory points? I mean, I've already got 2 victory points. If I can clear that, it would give me 3. There's also the student union I haven't gone to. Yeah, well, actually no. No. Let's just get rid of it. So we're going to spend the 4 clues, and we're going to go to resolution 1. So you only have moments. Oh no. So hang on a minute. Quest Spartan has messaged me because apparently her PC decided to restart on its own.
Isn't that just the best?
Oh wait, no. Okay. Objective. Find and complete another objective on another encounter card. So, resolution. We got resolution 1. We spent the 4 things here. I have no idea whether this is the right call, but we will find out in a moment. Okay, I'm back. PC decided to restart on its own, even though I have the settings to ask first. That sucks.
Pretty typical of Windows.
Indeed. Okay, so might have to make a new scene that looks purely at these PDFs, and I can have the chat up because generally the scene that I'm using at the moment doesn't have chat on there, but that's fine. If I go back there, do I lose chat? I do lose chat. Okay, so I might need to find another way of putting chat up on the stream so I don't lose it as well. That's fine. Anyway. So, we didn't... there was no resolution. We didn't resign or defeat. Resolution 1. You found Professor Rice bound and gagged in the closet of his office. When you free him, he informs you that strange men and women wandering around the campus have been stalking him for hours. They cornered him in his office and tied him up. Although, for what purpose, Rice isn't sure. You inform him that Dr. Armitage sent you, and Rice looks relieved, although he suspects that Dr. Morgan might still be in danger as well. Because the strangers on campus seem to have been targeting Professor Rice, you decide that the best course of action is to escort him away from the campus as quickly as possible. You leave the university. As you leave the university, you hear screaming from the northern end of the campus. An ambulance passes by, and you fear the worst. Hours later, you learn that a rabid dog of some sort found its way into the university dormitories. The creature attacked the students inside, and many were mauled or killed in the attack.
Should have gone to the dorms, Ronzi. Let all those kids die.
In your campaign log, record that the investigators rescued Professor Warren Rice. Any one investigator may choose to add Professor Warren Rice to his or her deck. This card does not count towards the investigator's deck size. Here's the thing though. It's looking like you can't. You can't do everything. You won't be able to. The kids will either the kids die or looking like it on there. The Armitage will get kidnapped. There's nothing you can really do. Something is going to go bad. Anyway, I need pen. I'm running out of room on this. I really need to buy a editable version of like a PDF reader. Pop that in there. Where did I put that pen? Here it is.
Okay, of the two words I thought you said, they weren't either one.
What's that?
I thought you said Oedipal or edible.
What was I talking about? That would have prompted me to say that.
An editable PDF file.
Oh, an edit. Yeah, no. I mean an editable PDF reader. I only have PDF readers. I don't have any writers because you have to pay for that service.
Oh, like you need it to print out?
No, I want to be able to edit.
Create a new version, or?
Kind of, yeah. So, I'll show you quickly. No, this campaign log. So if this was, if I was able to like write on these PDFs essentially, so I could like click in here and I could write the player names, the investigators, how much experience there is, the trauma we've experienced.
I think I might have a free option that would work for you. Let me just make sure it's relevant.
Okay.
Called pen and paper.
Yeah, but I'd like to do it like on the show. I don't want to do it on the cameras because the quality of the camera.
I said relevant.
I was answering Chris because he's being an ass.
No, I'm answering Chris because he's being an ass.
2 for 1, baby.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to write on this side of the envelope. The investigators rescued. P.
Yep, Clay has the better version.
Papyrus and a scribe. Prof. Warren Rice. The investigators failed to save the students.
They come back as haunted ghosts in the next campaign.
Honestly, I figure it would be something a little bit more corporeal.
Well, I'm going to be penalised for it because we are adding one of those tablet tokens. I forget what they're actually called.
What the hell am I using?
Does the Aratara tell me? Yeah, I'm adding an extra tablet. I'm sorry, if the students can't fend off a rabid dog, then I have no pity. Alright, Clay, here is what the rabid dog looks like. At least
That's not a dog.
No, it's not. It really isn't. It's called The Experiment. At least one drunken frat boy should have stepped in. 2 Kyles could take it, maybe 3. Well, what about 1 Chad?
I don't know. What's the Kyle to Chad ratio?
Alright, so I need to add in one of the tablets, which is in here.
The fucking third monolith.
Nope. Bing, 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 bing.
Three Chads equal 1/3 of a Kyle.
Wait, Chads are worse than Kyle's?
So it takes 9 Chads to make a Kyle? Did I math that right?
No, yeah, you mathed that right. Alright, so there is the tablet token I need to add to my Chaos pouch.
Giggity.
Oh, yeah. The stepdad issues that Kyle's have are a huge variable. Fair. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value on each card in the victory display. That, unfortunately, was only 2. So we're back up at 3 experience. I'll inform you, gents, of the full equation tomorrow.
Alright, man. You do that.
Looking forward to it. Well, this is... it's not really documented for prosperity because the chant's not up on the screen, damn it. Alright, and then proceed to scenario 1B. The house always wins. I won't forget. You never forget, bro math. Alright, so we'll head back to this quickly.
Alright, yeah, so the program that I use I think will suit your needs.
Okay.
I just had to figure out... I've actually used it for drawing on it directly with a tablet. So I needed to look for an actual option to click and be able to type into a dialog box. And I found it, and it took a second, but yeah, it's free, and it'll let you do what you want.
All right.
It is called Drawboard.
Cool.
And if I remember correctly, I had to download it as it wasn't like a normal desktop app. It was actually. I think it actually came from the Windows, I don't know, App Store perhaps, or something like that. I don't know. I don't even remember how I found it.
Okay, so I guess the question then becomes, because we've only been going for 2.5 hours, do I continue on to the next, do I do scenario 1B now, or do we wait until next week?
Well, let's see. I mean, how much longer do you think you'd go?
I would probably forward unto dawn. I wouldn't go that far, but I would probably play until the scenario is completed, because I don't really want to leave it set up. If I leave it set up, I'll end up having to play this tomorrow afternoon as well, and then stream Eternal Darkness.
Well, I mean
which is
to say,
probably
like,
always...
ideally, how much longer? What would be like the max you'd want to try and go for, like time-wise?
Well, it's 10:30 now.
I'd say if you want to go another hour and a half max, I think you got it, because you had a bit of a delayed start today.
Yeah. Do I want to purchase any more cards is the question. I don't have enough for the Eye of Truth, which is something I really do want.
Clay believes in you.
I believe in you. Thank you, Clay.
And I believe in the you that believes in the him who believes in the One Piece.
Oh, look. It's this guy. Hey, Hokage!
Hey, Naruto, show some respect to the Jokage.
See, they do everything that they do in 300, but it's not 300. It's Meet the Spartans.
Oh, the... No, I think we'll stop there. Mainly because... We'll stop this here anyway. Mainly because... It will take me a while to go through the cards, to pull the cards out that I need, pack everything away, set everything up. Is there anything that we can do very quickly now to pass the time? Yes. Yes, there is. You all are going to become guinea pigs!
Not again.
So long as Steam doesn't require an update. So, what you guys are going to become guinea pigs in, and this is probably actually a good time to say about what is upcoming within the stream. Obviously, this month, and starting this month, we are going to be doing some of the giveaways. The first of which is... I'll be looking at the end of the month at how many subs we have acquired over the month, and I will be... My contract with Parasol Industries specifically precludes me from becoming a guinea pig again.
Good old Parasol Industries.
Dear me. So, yeah, we'll be looking at the end of the month how many subs have been acquired over the month, and depending on the number of subs, I will be gifting away tier 1 subs to members of the community as a way of giving back. What that will mean is... So, like, if we get 10 subs, I will gift one back. If we get to 25, I will gift another sub back. If we get... Oh, great, and... My stream is experiencing issues.
I'm not listening to it at the moment since I don't want to hear an echo, but I did see it get choppy for a sec.
Yeah, I think it was just while the game was loading. It should be okay.
Yeah, it looks better again.
Yeah. We'll see what happens whenever we transition to it. It looked like it was kind of slowing down. There's still a little bit of slowdown. I think it's just a slight delay, me watching my mouth and me speaking. But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, if we get to 10, I'll give one away. If it's 25, I'll give another one away. If it's 45, I'll give another one away. Then 75, I said. And then every 25 after that, I'll give one away. Then the second one, and this is where the experimentation comes in. Obviously, the last Saturday of the month will be the community gaming day of Saturday Night Gaming Live, where we will have one. Well, basically, we'll be playing one of 4 games: Jackbox, Smash Brothers, Ultimate, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or it's quiz time. So if you haven't voted on the Discord, or if you're not even part of the Discord, please join the Discord. I will sort out the rules, and you can vote for which one of those you would like. But at 3 points during that stream, at the start, in the middle, and at the end, we will be playing a game called Marbles on Stream. We will be racing marbles, and the winner of the last race in that segment, or each of those segments, will be added to the wheel. And at the end of the stream, there'll be 3 names on the wheel, and I will spin, and the person whose name is picked will be getting a tier 3 sub gifted from me, and will have a special role on the Discord of being the sponsor of the month. At a later point, there may or may not be merch sent out to said person that has hashtag sponsored on it. I can neither confirm nor deny that will happen because I don't know what will happen in the future. 2 disclaimers. If there are sub-point goals active at the time, any subs I give will count towards those sub-goals so I can help further my own pain. And the second disclaimer is I reserve the right to change either of those promotions if I feel I am going to bankrupt myself.
Bah.
So, right now what we're going to do is we're going to have a little race, and I would like you all to join me in the race and see how all this goes. I would like someone to also possibly find some music to play in the background, because there is no music.
Can't we not put music without getting sued?
I would like some DMCA-free music, if possible.
Yeah, there's royalty-free music.
There is royalty-free music that we can use.
There's like specifically made stuff for that.
Yep. So, if you wish to partake in this race, type !play in the chat to get your marble in.
Alright, let's see if it works doing it from this external app.
Yep, no, it's worked.
There I am.
I see you on there.
Do we not get to choose our colors?
You kind of need points to be able to do that.
Great, so we're all fucking white.
Oh yeah, we're all white. But I think like if you can like download this, and you can be able to like change your thing if you like link your Twitch to it.
Yeah, it sounds like too much work.
It really does. So while we're just waiting for others to join, how do I... Can I... I can't even move at this point? I have to wait. What are you saying, Chris? Alright, what's going on? What problems is there? Streamers experience issues. If anyone else wishes to join in very quickly, please do so. Obviously, this is just a test, but it's still going to be a little bit of fun. I'll give it a couple more minutes and then I will hit start.
Damn it.
What are you damning? What did you do?
I pushed the wrong button.
Yeah. I honestly did not expect that scenario to literally only take like an hour and a half. Well, it was about 2 hours, wasn't it? Alright, well, if there is no one else joining, let's get this party started.
Let's get it started.
So it just places this randomly?
Pretty much.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh,
I've
that
got...
was laggy.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, I'm obviously cheating. As I'm first out, then it's Clay, then it's Chris, then Adamisk is bringing up the rear. Come on, Lasty. Oh, Chris has taken second place. Why are we experiencing an issue? We're just experiencing a drop in frames. I'm not entirely sure why.
Well, not last now.
Where the hell did Clay go?
Oh, he's like right at the back. I don't know what happened to him.
He's got caught, it looked like.
Yep. Now we're coming down.
Like a crazy straw.
Indeed. Oh, if someone had gone into the middle as well, though, they would have gone straight down.
Going off the rails on this crazy straw.
Yep. And we're getting through. Who's going to make it first into the cannon? Well, part of my plan, boys. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, Chris has taken the lead. None of Killer's in the lead. Here comes Mike. Is he going to take it? Oh, no, I still managed to get out in front, even with the delay. And I'm into the pins, and I've just been flung to the side. Oh, what happened to Clay? Has Clay gone off course? Clay has gone off course. He's been disqualified. Was that all part of the plan, Clay? Mike's still on, Chris is still on, I'm still on, and jumping from side to side. And obviously I cheated, because I won.
Clearly.
Oh, and Chris has gone off the course, and there's still the mic. Hitting the notes.
Between hearing you in real time and watching the stream, and the fact that it's like potato quality is just. Woo! Second of two, I guess. 'Cause...
Indeed, I ended up winning the chat. Play. What do you? Oh, nice. Okay, so see that there. So yeah, so technically, if this was for the tier 3 sub, Atomisk would be added to the list because I'm not eligible for it.
That being said, I feel like mods probably wouldn't qualify.
No, mods will qualify.
Alright.
Otherwise, who would get it?
Alright, settings.
I'm sure we'll get other people to play when it happens for real.
Yeah, I mean, it's a free tier 3 sub. What be a good screen resolution that might help drop this down? Alright, this changed game quality to medium. Apply. Let's see if that works.
Settings applied.
Let's go for another random track. Wait for it.
Don't run low on energy. What, are we sponsored by Monster now?
I just think it would be hilarious if somehow his marble that fell off the course from the previous one lands on the next one.
Interesting. I've got a black screen. Let me just go to full webcam. Back to gaming PC. I am confused.
I see the marbles.
Yeah, I see the marbles, but I don't see the
This is the dark stage.
It's not dark on my screen.
Oh, so you can actually see it.
Yeah, I can actually see it on mine.
You know, I thought you said you weren't cheating on purpose. Even though that has, like, no effect.
Yeah. That's weird, because obviously it's showing up everything else around it, but it's just not showing up the map.
Okay, it blipped in for a second.
Yeah, because I cut the camera and I started the capture again. If I go to that, no, because it's picking up the Elgato capture card.
Well, at least you weren't in the middle of a really good speed run.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you were there for that.
I was there.
Yeah.
That really sucked for him. I feel really bad.
Yeah.
Because that was, huh?
Context?
So Sky was speed running. He speed runs Mario 64. And he was having an amazing run. He was 30 seconds. He was like over 30 seconds below his best time. And his capture decided to just go to a blue screen.
Because I think it's like he gets them verified or something like that, and if, you know, it's not being recorded, it's just like, how do we know you didn't manipulate it?
No, that there is a running joke that he'll ground pound randomly when he's trying to do like quick long jumps and everything.
Is that where that icon comes from?
Yeah.
Or that emote?
Yeah. So it's kind of like a running joke that he's getting run verified. Alright, well let me start it and see if it loads up the thing then. It could just be because it's static. This is called buckshot, so we just make sure we don't do buckshot. Nope, no. Well, I can show you the names, so you can kind of see who's in the lead then, and see what the course is kind of like. Kind of going down some biscuits right now, in a mahogany box, and
mahogany.
Chris has made it out first, followed by the real
I
Atmisk.
can grow mahogany trees in Stardew Valley now.
Oh yeah, I think they added those, didn't they? We've got Crazy Straws again. And me, Chris, and Clay have all gone down the same path. Mike, you're going down one of the middle paths.
Hopefully I
They
can
have to be fucking different.
Indeed. And Chris is first, and...
The only way I can really tell is by looking at the...
How did I win when I wasn't the first one to... Okay, it now shows up there. You can...
Oh, now I see it.
It was a target board. It was like a dartboard.
Huh.
Mike's not gonna... Mike's not going with the group. Let's drop a safe on him.
It's a safe, not an anvil. That's what I meant.
While I prefer chocolate, I will go with the group so as to not to cause strife. Good old Buddy Bear group.
Alright, let's try... I'm gonna try random track again. And see what happens. It could be... If doing it via random track might be the issue. Can you survive the all-new, rapidly... procedurally generated? Alright, yeah, so it's if I do random race, it fucks it up. Main menu. Confirm. So you can see all of that. For some reason it's coming up as black rather than blue. You're still getting an issue of dropped frame. Your stream is experiencing minor issues.
Black screens matter.
Profile. Settings. Let's take the quality to low. try 1920 by 1080. Alright, we'll try take...
Winter Fox.
Alright, let me try this. Let's see what happens here. Erase.
Suck flamethrower, everyone who's not in my party.
Alright, just give me a moment. Alright, let's quit. Marbles on stream. Alright, so something's not working right because it's still coming up as black rather than the blue that I'm seeing. Oh. Yeah, accept. Still having the same issue. Defaults. And we're going to do that every time. It's not even letting me change the resolution anymore. Alright, well, let's go to race. Random. Convergence. Let's see if this works. Settings. Defaults. Confirm. How do I... Okay, but I want to go back to the map, please.
This is why it's always good to try this out before the main event.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why we're doing it now. It's a shame that I don't do the recording thing, so I could have, like, stopped the recording. I'm gonna have to start doing that. Alright, so random. Race. Oh, okay, so I hit the settings again to come out of here. Defaults, confirm. Medium. Apply, close. Defaults, confirm. But that completely fucks that. Medium. Apply, close. High, apply, close. Has to be epic? That's ridiculous.
Is epic what you started the game with?
Yeah.
Maybe the problem is, like, you need to change it, restart the game, or did you do that already?
Haven't done that yet.
Maybe it's like what you started in is the only one that works for some reason.
Possibly. Alright, so I'd set it to medium. Start it up. Welcome to tech support with Ronzi. Terribly sorry for
hijacking this thing for my chat issues anymore.
Hey, it's fine. No, it's coming up with. It's coming up as black. Race, random. Bongo boogie. No, it's coming up as black again. Escape settings. Epic apply. Close. What can we do? Is there settings in Streamlabs that I could mess with?
No, looks fine right now.
Yeah, because I'm not clicked on it. Hey Blue, welcome to the stream.
So if you tab back into it, it's not working? Is that what it is?
If I go back into the thing, you'll start seeing the slowdown.
can have up to 500 players?
Yep. We got
That's a lot of marbles.
Huge basin. We got some stairs coming up. Another jump into another basin, and then some wiggling ramps into a funnel and into the end. Let's head on back up. I think we just may have to just deal with the dropped frames. It's not going to affect the actual stream because I'm going to turn off the recording mode and let everything else be recorded whenever we do like the main event. So
wait, when you say turn off recording mode, what does
Yep.
that mean exactly?
So with Streamlabs OBS, you can stream, but it's also got a recording function, so you can record and save to a location, as well as like it's streaming to whichever platform you're wishing to stream to. So,
so
that's.
you're doing a separate record on your PC as you stream.
I will be, yes. I'm not doing it now.
Okay. Oh, but you could be.
I could be, yeah.
Do you normally?
No. But I want to start
Okay.
doing that instead, so I don't have to download it from Twitch after the fact.
Okay.
It'll save probably on a little bit of bandwidth for me, I downloaded the 6.5 hour Lasso run that we done
Right.
the other Saturday, and that was like 9 gigabytes worth of data I had to download. Very quickly, while it's dropping frames, is the audio also dropping or not?
I haven't had it playing, but I can check.
Yes, please do.
Nope. Seems to be working fine.
Yeah, fair enough, okay. Well, let's at least get this started. We'll see what's happening. I mean, it's going to be dropping frames regardless. There's nothing we can really do about that.
As far as your audio goes, that was fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear anything from the game, though.
No, there is no audio in the game. It looks like you can turn
Yeah.
on audio, but... And who's first out? I'm first out again. Host advantage. Followed by the Real Atmisk, then SSJ Hunter Killer, and the Blue NL is bringing up the rear. I'm the first at the top. I get funneled through, and I'm bounced over into the basin. Then Chris and the Real Atmisk following. Made it through. Blue has lost a lot of speed, and the Real Atmisk has taken the lead, and then it's taken instantly back by Karonzi once again. Down the stairs, and this looks to be a slow drop. We're still just dropping down the stairs. Everyone has gone to the left, while only the Real Atmisk went to the right. One bounce. Only the one bounce, and then into the chutes where it's just going to speed us up. Are we going to end up seeing people flying out of the course here? It's possible. No one's flown out yet. But once again, I seem to have finished first, then Mike, then SSJ Hunter Killer, and then the Blue NL is just about finishing now. So yeah, as I said, as it would be is that I can't obviously win. Mike, Chris, you had already essentially came second one time. So technically then for this one, if it was the third and final one, the blue would be added to the wheel for the giveaway. Whoops, that went to the wrong scene. Oh my god, I am hitting all the buttons. So I mean, it works. It's slightly
It's
frustrating.
just not pretty.
Yeah. What might be a factor in this is that my graphics card is old as shit. Well, not old as shit. It's a 750 Ti. but it's not new.
Well, yeah, but this game shouldn't have a lot of graphical requirements, so...
No, but I am guessing because not only is it rendering, not only is the graphics card rendering the game, but it's also rendering the stream, the rendering the view in the OBS. That might be where the dropped frames is coming from. But then I would have thought that would be more on possibly the processor or the RAM being an issue, which shouldn't be an issue because I'm using I think it's a Raiden 5, which it's not the top tier, but it's not a bad processor, and I have 64 gigs of RAM in my machine. So I'm not entirely... So the drop in frame is coming from, obviously, from the frame rate dropping. Like, my CPU is at, like, is roughly around, like, 3 to 5% usage. So, I'm expecting that it's probably just the graphics card is just not able to handle all of the graphical output that it's seeing on screens. So the graphics have to be epic. Alright, so the screen resolution it doesn't really care about because we're running at 1920 by 1080. I don't know, a 1080 at 720. Does that help at all? No, apparently my frames have dropped to like 11 frames per second. So we have a random track. What on earth is this? Oh yeah, so yeah, it's the graphics card. It's basically the graphics card is not handling it well. It's not what I wanted. Unfortunately, if we drop the quality of the game to medium or high, the stream, for some reason, only picks it up as a black screen. So I mean, it's looking like it fixes the lag issues, kind of. Let me have a look. It's running at 30. If I go back in now, no. So it's still dropping the frames, but it's not dropping the frames as much at medium. But unfortunately, you only see a black screen, which obviously is not helpful. More faces in it. Come on, bruh. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's not helpful in the slightest. Alright. Let's start. Let's just run and see what happens here. Oh wow, this isn't exactly a short course. This is weird. I can't get up. Isn't there a way of... What was the snap to? Snap to F. Now there's a way of... There's meant to be a way of like following a marble. So that I don't actually have to do a thing. Oh, I can do it this way. So I can basically, I can follow like the top 10, I guess. That works. No, it tells you that, it says that you're a founder, Mike, as well. That you're a mod and that you're a sub. Got the blue. Then there's me, the broadcaster, and sub.
The game figures it out?
Yeah. Don't know how I would get back into free cam though. Oh, you ended up winning the race, Mike.
Woo!
Well, okay, so we've at least made some progress, I guess. Hey, it is what it is. Not much I can really do about there being an issue with the graphics card. I would just need to acquire a new graphics card, and right now I don't actually have the funds to do so. So this first Saturday night Xbox or Saturday Night Gaming Live is not going to be too great with those dropped frames during that, but at least everything else will work fine, and I should put this token in the Chaos pouch while I think about it, seeing it's sitting there. So, we tested some marbles on stream. We managed to get through Scenario 1A of the Dunwich Legacy. So, next week we will go into Scenario 1B. And I'll need to think of something else to do after that as well, if it's just as short. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I mean, we could have kept going there, we could have seen if we can get other things, but no, we went with, we managed to save Armitage. Oh right, I never actually put Armitage into someone's deck. What does he do? He gives me +1 lore? No, +1 knowledge, sorry. And after you discover the last remaining clue in your location, exhaust Professor Warren Rice, draw 1 card. Who is in dire need with extra cards? Who is more reliable? Who's will more reliably gain clues? Actually, I think he might be a better fit in Amanda's deck. Mainly because Amanda starts with like 2s across the board. Let me see what investigators we actually have in each deck. Abbess, Algeria de Blas, move her from a location. Okay, that's allowing you to like basically get a free move. We obviously have the Summoned Hound. Oh, right, okay, no. So Carolyn already has someone who gives +1 to knowledge, so that's fine. She doesn't need another one yet, so she's going into... I'm going to pop her into Amanda's deck. That's fine. Yeah, so we will come back to Arkham next week. I will figure something out that we can do afterwards if it ends up being short, because I don't really want to do a second scenario. You never know, we might do a couple of races in Mario Kart or something. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But we should give a very a quick few shout outs to the moderators: SSJ Hunter Killer, Streamlabs, The Real Atomist, and the Fist of Valhalla, who was here. And thank you to the follows for Tierney was taken. I'm fairly certain I'm saying that incorrectly as well anyway. And I'm sorry for that. But thank you very much. Please do stick around while we find someone to raid at the end of this. But thank you very much to everyone who has been watching, whether you've been active in the chat or whether you have been lurking. I do greatly appreciate all of you being here. Thank you very much. If you've been watching this post on Twitch or on YouTube, if you haven't already, please do consider hitting that follow or subscribe button in the relevant locations. I should say, tomorrow we will hopefully be finishing Eternal Darkness. I'm basically just gonna... I think I'm just gonna play that game until we finish it, because we're a third of the way through the final run. I want to say we're in Maximilian's scenario. Would you say that's about a third of the way through the run, Mike?
I can't remember exactly which number he is, but I'd say like
I think it's like,
or possibly even a little further than that.
I think it's like the fourth.
Let's see.
You've got Pius, Elise,
Anthony, then
Kareem, then Maximilian.
Then Maximilian. That's 5.
Yeah.
There's like 11 or 12.
Maybe, but then also whenever you'll get it, when you're like Edwards is a long chapter.
True.
Michael's is a long chapter. Alex's isn't so much long, but it could take you about an hour. It could take you like an hour, I would say, because you got to go through. Because you got basically go through the same steps that Edward has to go through.
Yeah.
Peter's is somewhat long. I would say we're probably close to a third of the way through. Definitely a third of the way through, I would say. Like those last 3 or 4 chapters equates to about a third of your game time. So, but we made it about 2 hours in, and my last playthrough was like 8 hours. So long as I don't get any deaths that like set me back majorly, I could do it within definitely within the 6 that I would need to max it out. It's just obviously the frickin' Chaturga zombies are just like highly damage resistant. But either way, we'll figure it out whether I go the full way or not. Sunday, be back on Stardew Valley with those baked boys. So please do come along for that with the Waifu Wars. Then, so long as Eternal Darkness finishes on Saturday, we will be starting Yakuza Kiwami 1 playthrough. And there will be some guests there, possibly. I've asked a couple of people to come on and help do some voices, so look out for that. Then obviously...
Spoiler, I'm one of them.
I think there might be a couple of people in chat who are voices. Or who I have asked, at the very least, as well.
Alright, yeah, because there's only been a few people who reacted
There's
on the Discord.
there's only a few people that reacted on the Discord, and I've asked a couple of other people. So... alright, yeah, no, so next week isn't my streamiversary. That there will be on the 23rd. I might as well say now, on the 23rd of March, I will be reintroducing these sub-point goals, so look out for those. A couple of new ones added to the list. So you can continue guiding what happens next on the streams. And as I said, anything that I give away on the 27th, or the tier 3 on the 27th I give away, and the sub points that I will give, the subs that I will give away on the 31st. Actually, no, I'll be giving them away on the 29th, because that'll be the last day I stream this month, as the 31st is a Wednesday, and that's normally my day off, and I don't really see me getting any subs over the 2 days that I'm off, so I'll give them away on the 29th, before ending the stream. But any of the subs I give away will be counted towards those sub point goals. So you can add to my pain, and I will be adding to my pain as well. Anyway, back to the outro, then we'll find someone to raid. We go over, we go say hi, go and invade a chat. Yes, if you are watching on YouTube, I do greatly appreciate it, and if you've made it to the end of this video, please do consider hitting that thumbs up or leaving a friendly constructive comment. If you can do that, it will really help out with the exposure on the video. But if you can do both of those, or if you do both of those things, it will double the exposure of that video, and you would be majestic people. Or better yet, why don't you drop on by when we're live and interact with chat. You'll be able to partake in some of these giveaways at the end of the month for that tier 3 sub, using taking part in those marbles on stream games. Well, you run a chance of getting it anyway. But also you can just interact with chat shit with us in live in chat as we're going through. So, for everyone else that's still here, let us find a target we can raid. Yeah, let me refresh that so I can actually see what's actually going on. You know what? Let's go and say hi to Trinity. He is currently playing Star Wars Battlefronts. The Star Wars Battlefronts 2. Not the good one, though. He's playing the new Star Wars Battlefront. So let's get this raid started. For everyone else, until next time, stay safe.